Jack here has a website selling his course. He has tried SEO, social media marketing, Google Ads, but the traffic bounces off like fingers from a hot stove. He tries to get more traffic, but no one seems to want anything he has to offer. What is the solution? Is his dreams of e-commerce success and internet money going to evade him forever, or is there a way to solve his problem? How can he get more people to buy? The missing piece of his sales process is CRO. Conversion rate optimization means optimizing the content to make better job convincing people to buy. This is calculated as a percentage. Say 100 people enters Jack's store, 10 buys, that means 10% conversion rate. Going back to our example, if Jack here is already getting traffic, the best starting point is optimizing his website to get sales. But how to know what to change? If he cannot measure it, it's all guesswork. But there is a way to know. This is the power of A/B split testing. Jack has new hope. A/B testing is the best weapon any marketer, copywriter, or web designer can wield. Later in this video, I'll show you how to do this in WordPress. If you do this right, you can double the sales in your website or for your clients. In simple terms, A/B testing means directing 50% of your traffic to your original website, called version A, and directing the other 50% to the test, called version B, or control and treatment. The version B can have a different title or a different illustration, or both, but it's a good idea to test one thing at a time on one page to get clear results. Now visitors enter the website and the A/B split tool tests them automatically to see version A or B. Then the tool calculates the conversions. How many people click buy now on version A and how many on version B? After enough traffic and data has been collected, the test ends and you will see which version has a higher conversion rate, as in made more sales. To learn how to use this method is hands down the best investment you can do. I mean, if you run a business, sell something online, offer your designs, marketing or writing services to clients, usually A/B testing is reserved for data scientists, but marketers and copywriters have a huge opportunity to boost sales with data-driven decisions, not by opinions. Adding this tool to your belt will make you more money. But let's be honest, probably your first tests are not going to make a huge difference. It's more likely that every second or third experiment improves the conversion rate. Okay, let's take a closer look on how A/B testing works. Let's say John has an e-commerce website selling dog collars that shine in the dark. This is just the first idea that popped into my head. It can be anything. The same rules apply. Now, he's getting traffic on his website by running some ads and posting content on social media. Here is his original website. The conversion rate is low 1%. Then he starts to optimize it. Better copywriting on the title increases it to 2%. Adding testimonials ups it to 3%. Better bullet points adds it to 4%. Changing the CTA and the color of the button increases it to 5%. And exit intent pop-up discount increases the conversion rate to 6%. If you go from 1% to 6%, you have now multiplied your sales by 6. If the original was making $20,000 per month, the optimized website is generating $120,000. Talk about life-changing difference. And this is with the same traffic you're getting. Probably your website is operating at 25% of its full potential. In other words, you're wasting 75% of your visitors with an unoptimized website. Who knows, your conversion rate could be 4 times higher. Other CRO methods include SEO to get traffic from Google and YouTube, heat maps to see how people are moving onto pages, and so on. I'm learning this stuff too. CRO can also mean complete redesigns, especially lean design and offering less options, making the process easier for buyers. You could add a button on the top right, add a video sales letter, make sure your mobile design looks good, that you have a lead magnet people want, adjust its title, image, or type, offering a self-assessment tool instead of a guidebook. You could also improve loading speed. Google study said that 4-second increase in mobile page load time spikes the probability to bounce to 90%. To bounce means exiting the page. And perhaps most importantly for the conversion rate, make the copy as good as possible. headline, subheaders, bullet points, and testimonials, reviews, numbers. Then the body with problem, promise, benefits, pains, solutions, features, urgency, scarcity, guarantees, and call to action. After all, headline is 80% of your whole copy. If it doesn't work, rest of the copy is useless because no one is going to read it. Enough theory, let's pop the hood open in WordPress and I'll show you how you can start running A/B tests today. In this example, I will be creating an A/B test using two headlines to compare which gets a higher conversion rate. I'm using a plugin called A/B Split Test that works with Elementor and other popular page builders on WordPress. This is the free version of the plugin. For a full tutorial, click on the card here to learn how to use it. Let's add a new split test from the drop-down menu, give it a name and select on-page elements. That means we're changing some of the elements on the page, not the entire page. An element can be, for example, a title, image, button, video, paragraph, or a section. The last thing here to set is the conversion trigger. We need to designate this trigger to know what we are measuring. So what is the most valuable action we want the visitor to take here? Clicking one of the shop buttons, right? So the easiest option we can use here is the URL, adding here the shop page URL. Now every click on these links is counted as a conversion, and we can save the test by starting it. Next, let's open the homepage in Elementor Editor and select the header. From the Advanced tab, select A/B Split Test, pick the experiment, and give a name for this variation. Let's call it the control and update. Next, let's duplicate the title and rewrite it and try to come up with a better copy, like this. Let's name this version the treatment and update. As the second title is longer, I'm going to hide the subheading from the treatment by selecting it and adding it to the control group. Hit save, preview the page and usage see one or the other. From the top bar, you can see the different versions. By default, 50% of visitors will see the control and 50% will see the treatment. Now you just let it run. And this only works if you're getting some real traffic on your site. Don't make conclusions too fast. Instead, if the data shows significant difference, assume it's a glitch and run the test again. Now I actually realized that the website was missing a menu link to the shop, so I'll go back to edit. This is something you can run as a test as well, by the way. Now time has passed and 400 people have visited your website. Let's see the results. Looks like my better copy is the clear winner with 2.9 conversion rate compared to 1.5 conversion rate on the original, potentially doubling the sales. This is how easy it is. Besides the title, you can run an A/B test on your hero image, subheading, buttons, and anything you have right before the fold. This is what most people will see. The rest has much smaller effect on the conversion rate. Remember, CRO is all about iteration and reiteration. Your first test probably doesn't double your conversions, but your fifth might. Keep testing. If you already have content and you're promoting a product, CRO removes any of the bottlenecks you have in your funnel. And you can start your first test in 30 minutes. This has to be one of the biggest leverage points to pump up conversion rates. Just for reference, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, and the other giants are running thousands of tests every year to optimize their websites. Microsoft, for example, added $10 million in revenue by testing different button colors. So if you sell something online or you're a marketer, learn how to do A/B testing. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to install the plugin, set up your first test, and dive deeper to A/B testing to understand how it works. This is nothing new, by the way. 100 years ago, the writer of scientific advertising, Claude Hopkins, said that testing is the most important tool for a marketer. Still, most people ignore it. Let's be smarter.